Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Zephyrs Achievement Race, where we load up a brand new Minecraft world, get a random little goal that we want to try and get done as quickly as possible, which allows us to play Minecraft in a way I probably wouldn't normally play Minecraft. So let's see what today's challenge is going to be. Let's see what the wheel shall decide is our fate. Hi, welcome. My name is Zephyrs, and today we are going to be trying... Ooh, I don't think I've done this one before. Plant one sapling of all overworld trees. Okay, before I get to this, I am quickly going to pull up a list of all the overworld trees so that I am not as lost, and then we should be able to get right into this challenge. Let's get this timer started. There will be a grand total of 10 trees to look out for. I have them listed beside me so I can check them off as we go, but we are going to be looking for oak, spruce, birch, jungle acacia, dark oak, azalea, mangrove, cherry, and pale oak. There is also two nether trees, which aren't overworld trees, and there are technically mushroom trees, but I don't consider them trees. They're mushrooms, so that is not what I'm going to be adding onto this list, but, you know, if you ever do this challenge and you want to include those ones, by all means, you know? But let's get started. We need one sapling of each of those trees. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if a tree grows. We just want to get this built. And I guess planting a sapling is the only thing that matters. I think this challenge is going to be a little bit of a longer one. Mainly because I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to find a pale oak biome. I think the rest should be fairly easy. But we're going to need to gather a decent amount of just prep material, right? We're gonna need the food and the tools and stuff to survive a couple of days out here in this cruel world, because if we don't, we're never gonna get to all the trees. I'm gonna try and collect 2 saplings of every tree because I want to just plant one right now, right? Just to say I've done the oak sapling, but at the end of this video I want to maybe plant all of them next to each other. So collecting 2 saplings will allow me to do that. I think something that we could probably craft that would be helpful and beneficial to us is a hoe, just for breaking the leaves a little bit quicker. And other than that, I think we're gonna need, you know, your regular axe just to get a little bit of food and chop down trees a little bit quicker. We're gonna need a pickaxe because how else are we going to get stone tools? But other than that, I think we should be okay. Let me for now make one of these. And we'll just do an axe while we're here. Perfect, okay. So we already have 1 whole sapling. It is a miracle. Let's grab ourselves a little bit of birch wood as well while we're here. And then I think in this biome, those are the only 2 we're really gonna find. Hopefully we're relatively lucky in finding just all of the biomes. We're definitely gonna need a little bit of luck in this challenge, but this one I feel like I haven't done before, so it's kind of exciting in all honesty. Let me plant these 2 saplings just already, just so that I can have them checked off my list. We put these in here. So that is now 2 of 8 trees done within the first 3 minutes of this challenge. Not too bad. Okay, we're looking for a little bit of stone, and then we're looking to leave this biome. Those look like more biomes with the same type of trees. That's a birch forest. I've never paid this much attention to the trees before. I just, you know, any type of wood is enough for me. And now I'm like, which direction is gonna have new trees? I think we need to find, oh my goodness, a couple of warmer biomes, because the acacia, and I think jungle is also technically considered a warmer biome. But then we also need dark oak, which is a colder biome. So we need all of the biomes. Okay, that's a good biome for us right there. That's gonna have some dark oak. Spruce is the one that's the cold biome. I'm getting them all mixed up. There's too many trees out there. Okay, a little bit of food is probably good for us. We're gonna have to think about the longevity of our adventure right now, because this is not gonna get done in like 1 Minecraft day. It's gonna be a couple of them. So we might as well just get set up and hopefully we'll all be good. But hi, welcome. If this is your first time here, ooh, this is a good one. Welcome. It is a very exciting time. I don't think I've ever actually done this challenge before. somehow, despite, you know, spinning the wheel many a times, it likes to repeat challenges. And so there's a bunch of challenges on the wheel that I have yet to do. Oh, this is fun. Glitching. You know what? That's a nice little boat. Okay. And so I don't think I have actually done this one before. Okay. Any of the azaleas I'll count. Like, I'm not too bothered about it being like flowering or non-flowering. Let's just break this block, get ourselves one more sapling, preferably. And then we should be able to go to this second biome. But if you have any ideas for any other challenges I could add onto the wheel, definitely let me know, because I'm always willing to and looking to add new challenges into this mix, just because I think it's fun. You know what? That's all there is. I think it's fun to continue to play Minecraft in ways I wouldn't normally. And I wouldn't normally be on a mission to find every single tree and have to travel to like a million different biomes to do so. But if I have the opportunity to do so because of this little quest, then I think that's fun. Let me maybe dig a little bit of stone before I do anything else. But we now officially, after we break some of these leaves, will have 4 of the 10 within the first Minecraft day. Now, you would think, you know, if we only need 10 and we might get like 5 in one Minecraft day, maybe it'll only take 2 Minecraft days. I fear it is not that simple. I think we're right now lucky that these biomes spawn so close together, but the other biomes we're going to be looking for might not be as nearby, so we might have to walk for a little while longer. So I don't think it'll be done within like 2 Minecraft days. I do think it'll take just a little bit longer, but that's okay. Let me grab just a little bit more stone so I can get my tools and a furnace, and I won't have to go on another mission to look for these materials later on. And then we can get to breaking the dark oak. A little bit of food has now been smelted. We are ready to continue on with the adventure. I do hear a couple chickens around here, so we might have to grab some chickens for some food as well. These trees are always so tall, and for what reason? Well, I guess because they're trees and they have to be tall, but this is a little bit unfortunate when you're trying to get to their leaves. But here we are. Let's get ourselves 2 of these saplings. Let's plant this and the acacia next to each other as well, and then we will have 4 trees done. Honestly, this challenge it's really refreshing. I don't know why. You know, all of these challenges are unique and fun, but this one, it feels different. It feels like something I've just never done before. Let's hope we do get a sapling here, though. I mean, there's plenty of trees, so it's not like we have to break one tree and get all the saplings, but it would be nice. I'm sure a sapling will drop before we know it. There we go. It took a couple of trees. I've just been hopping between all of them, but we eventually did get... I didn't mean to drop there. We did get our 2 saplings. Chicken! I apologize for this, but I'm gonna need food later on. I haven't considered sleeping, which is rookie behavior. I usually do consider sleeping much earlier, but let's quickly plant our azalea and our dark oak. Perfect. And now I can mark these off of my list, which means in the first Minecraft day, we got 4 of the 10 trees planted. Eventually they will grow, I'm sure of it. We will not be here to witness all of that, but it will be awesome anyway. Ooh, actually, if we get a little bit of string, we should be able to make a bundle that I can just put all of the saplings in. But priority number 1 right now is going to be, unfortunately, finding a place to sleep. That is going to be rather important. And of course, we continue to look for the trees. So hopefully we find another tree relatively quickly. I think we either get a bed or we keep walking all night long and we'll find a new tree before nighttime is over. That is what I think. And so far I've yet to see any sheep, so I think I'm gonna be walking. It's important that we try not to double back on ourselves. But other than that, I think we should be able to continue kind of exploring the world at large. Okay, there is a couple of beds here, which is good because I'd rather sleep and not have to deal with mobs. That is what I'd like. Okay, any white sheep out here? So far I'm not seeing any more. unfortunate. There's plenty of mobs out here, though. Actually, what I can do is I can make like a yellow bed. I'm just gonna need like one more piece of wool. Oh my goodness. This would be most unfortunate. But we're better. We're so much better. Where were these? Okay, they were near the spider. Okay, hold on. I didn't consider starvation. Okay, we're gonna have to just keep walking, I guess. I didn't think ahead. Okay, we're gonna find new exciting trees. I just know it. I've never actually heard fireflies in Minecraft before. I'm not usually awake at nighttime. Oh, there's a dog. Exciting. Okay, no new trees, unfortunately. I've also recently really been struggling whenever I am trying to get a jungle sapling. They just never seem to want to drop. Ooh, a village. Beautiful. So I'm hoping we could actually get a sapling from like a jungle village as well. Do jungle villages exist? I know we can get like an acacia sapling from a village. Ooh, a bed, but we can get a bed from the village. Yeah, you know what? This is good for us. I'm sure that this will bring us to new, brighter lands. And we'll get everything we need before we know it. Okay, time to rest, recharge, and get back out there. And now I'm leaving the village behind. We didn't get anything too good over there. No saplings, no real loot. We did get a bunch of hay bales, which will be a good source of food for us, and a bed. But other than that, the village life just isn't for us. We seek to see the world. We want to see every tree ever, and to do that we're gonna have to travel, because those trees, they don't grow out here. We gotta get to the snowy mountain peaks and to the warm, humid... What biome do acacias grow in? What is that called? Whatever that's called. We gotta get to the tropic rainforest. Like, we're gonna have to travel if we want to achieve our goal of seeing every tree ever. And you know what? I won't rest until I do this. So we're gonna have to get moving if we want to find anything anywhere. But unfortunately, we just see more of our home trees, which is oak, birch, and maybe a little bit of dark oak. But we're definitely not seeing anything new out here. So let's keep on walking and don't look back. It's time to leave our home behind and truly set sail to new lands, where I'm sure we will see more oak and more birch, but maybe we'll see some spruce and jungle and acacia and mangrove and cherry and pale oak along the way too. One can only cross their fingers and hope that we get this done. Oh my goodness. You missed it. But these wolves, and there were sheep, and then it was a rare pink sheep. And they killed it before I could do anything about it, I'll be honest. I saw it, I was like, that's a pink sheep, and then it was gone. But I've been walking for forever. You actually probably know how long, because the timer would have jumped between the minutes for you, but I haven't looked at the timer. But I know I've been walking forever and ever. And unfortunately, there's been no new trees. It's only oak and birch. I haven't even seen, like, any of the, like, normal trees. Like, obviously I'm not expecting to see, like, a pale oak everywhere. Is this another pink sheep? Are these not meant to be super rare? Am I going crazy? Am I just lucky? Am I gonna find a pink sheep like 6 times before I manage to find the trees I'm looking for? It's just more of the same tree. Every time I see, you know, a new tree line, I'm like, ooh, is this it? Is this what I'm looking for? And no, it never is. Oh, this could be it though. Those look like they're spruce. Let's see if we get lucky in the morning. I will take a little bit of a spruce right now. I feel like it's been so long that I've given up on my adventure. I shall never give up, but you know, it's been so long. I could have just boated down this mountain. Those sheep were good luck. I'm about to find all of the trees I need within the next day, of course. I should have read the signs better. I should have known. Okay, nice, it is spruce. I thought I recognized that tree shape. But I do believe spruce is our only colder climate plant that we need. I think all the rest generally grow in like normal temperature or warmer biome. So spruce is good so that we can get this checked off of our list, but it's bad in terms of finding other trees around this area. But maybe this isn't too cold of a biome and it just turns into whatever biome acacia grows in next, you know? That could be fun. If only you drop a sapling or two. There we go. You know, sometimes you have to ask for what you want. Let's just get one planted so we can forget all about this and keep going with our adventure. Honestly, I might actually craft some food really quickly. We're running kind of low, which is why I grabbed just all of this bread. That's probably a little bit much. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, will we find another tree on this beautiful day? Is that a witch's hut? Or is it like somehow a village with only one house? This is a very strange phenomenon. And I'm getting this is also a lovely little lagoon in the middle of this forest. I love exploring the worlds like this when I do these challenges and just seeing all of the fun, interesting Minecraft like spawns. It's so interesting to me. There's a child jumping on the bed. Okay, so it is just a village. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And would you look at that? We would have gotten our saplings here as well. But we don't have to because we got them already. What a strange little village. But I guess the village is allowed to be what the village wishes to be. I'm not going to stop the village from villaging the way it wants to village. You know, it would be lovely if I was looking for spruce. Unfortunately, right now, I'm just looking for anything but spruce. And the only thing I'm seeing is spruce as far as the eye can see. And then that's a little bit of oak. I was hoping it would be jungle. For a second, my eyes thought I saw jungle. But I think it's just more oak. Never thought I'd get this tired of seeing oak everywhere. I just want new, exciting finds. That's all I want. I don't think continuing in the spruce biome is our best interest. I think I might go that way. I think that's the best bet we have right now. Oh, fun. Like, you can't tell me this isn't just beautiful, like, terrain generation. I'm in this river surrounded on both sides by these tall, snowy mountains. Like, this looks picturesque. I don't see any trees over there, though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But we have found 5 trees. I would say the trees we have found have kind of been, like, apart from maybe acacia and jungle, they have been, like, the more, like, common, longer existing trees. But I would say that probably acacia and jungle are a little bit rarer than like oak, spruce, dark oak, birch. And azalea, I guess, is new. But I think we got quite lucky. Okay, that's just more spruce. We're surrounded by snowy mountains, and nothing we need spawns on snowy mountains. So it's a little bit difficult. But I think we can do this. You know what? I think we found 5 out of the 10 trees so far. It's taken us almost 30 minutes to do so, but we're about halfway there. I say, knowing that that is not entirely accurate, because I do think while we're halfway in the sense that we have done 5 out of the 10 trees, the 5 that we have left to find are a lot more difficult than the 5 we already have found. And so I think it's probably going to take us probably like at least another hour. Which is kind of exciting because I feel like it's been a while since I've had to do one of these challenges that takes, you know, significantly longer to do. They're usually pretty quick, and this one could be pretty quick if the spawn was favorable. And we had a pretty decent spawn, and who knows, if I walked in the other direction, maybe every single tree would have been planted there for me. I don't know, but what I do know is that so far I've achieved half of what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to keep looking, and it's gonna take me a little while longer. So I think looking at the length of this recording and the fact that I am not even really halfway, I think it's gonna have to be a multi-part series, which I don't usually do for the achievement race, but I think this video calls for it. And it's quite exciting, honestly, to think it might take so long to find all the saplings that it has to be multiple videos. But I think there's nothing we can do about it but keep searching and keep walking and hope we find another biome across every horizon. This unfortunately looks like it continues to be spruce and birch and oak. No jungles, no acacia biomes, no cherries, nothing. Just that which we already have. So we're gonna have to keep traversing these landscapes, keep walking this beautiful Minecraft world to see what we can find, until hopefully we find all the saplings. But for now, I would say mission underway, not successful, not failed, just not done yet. And we shall have to come back on another day to see how long it truly will take for us to get done with this challenge. But for now, I think we're gonna have to call it a day as I run to explore the next horizon. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. Put your guesses in the comments below. How long do you think this will take, final time-wise? If right now we've spent 30 minutes, how long do you think it'll take for us to find all of them? But for now, it looks like we've reached a new coastline, so I'm about to sail to bright, new, exciting lands. But we shall do so in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!